John here, Autograph Fishman, and this is a little bit of a different video. Um, this is one that I have been wanting to do for quite a while. I just haven't got around to it. There's quite a bit of research to do on it and all that kind of stuff. So, what I'm going to be doing is showing you my who I think is the most underrated songwriter ever. Now, this might not mean that he is the best songwriter ever. There's plenty of songwriters that are actually better than he is, but this is my personal thoughts about the fact that I think he is the most underrated. Now, the thing is, and probably the most reason why he's unknown for being an amazing songwriter, is because the songs that are popular of his are clever, well written, but not what you would think. Most of his amazingly written songs are his unknown hits. Well, unknown songs, the hits to me. So, just to tell you how well of a songwriter he is, the great Frank Sinatra actually covered one of his songs. So, before I actually tell you who it is, I'm going to be reading off the lyrics to the song that I pick. One song per album. That was a very difficult thing to do, but one per album. He started his albums in 1969, and the last one he did, if I remember correctly, and I'm going to check, was in 2023. So with a long career of that, must be good. So the songs that I pick and the album or the record that it was on will be on the bottom of the screen. So that's about 3 minutes of an intro. So let's get right into it. The singer I am talking about is none other than Alice Cooper. Of course. Who else would it be, right? It's me. So, our first song that I am going to be looking at is Pretties for You, Field of Regret. So I will be reading it a little bit slower than I usually would, but forever I'll enjoy you undertaken. Come to see you every day now if I can. Is it not the time for everybody? I still wake up on the fields of regret. There is something to the stream that we're all involved in. Can I see it? Can I say it? May exist. Why then don't night shows really matter if we dwell in the fields of regret? What horror must invade the mind when approaching judge shall find sinful deeds from all mankind, with death and nature in surprise? Behold, the vengeant sinners rise to meet the judge's searching eyes. And now the doomed no more can flee from the flames of misery. Assist me while I die. Wander through those Ever thoughts, if imagined, but come down on. It's so easy to resist. Rest me, hide my years upon the planet. Sound another note part over. Won't forget when we laugh at the fields of regret. So remembering, that is off of his first album. Now, that one was on the Frank Zappa record. So, like his record company, Straight Records. So, yeah, obviously there's a lot to digest on that one. Obviously, it's not one of his best songwritings, but he's just learning at this point, right? So this one is coming off of his second album, and that is Easy Actions. Beautiful Fly Away. Now, I personally think this is a much, much better written song. Beautiful Fly Away, somewhere like holy days. Wonder what brought me back to earth. Haven't I always been here? Let's have another nibble. Later, I think I'll disappear into the Bishop's Hall and take a look at what we offer. DDT poisoning me, changing my reality. What's it going to be? Later, I think I'll disappear into another room and take a look inside the till. Lovely days, human ways, journeys that take us to the end. Ash. Haven't we always been here, sharing one love and one fear? Someday you'll know that life is really, really all that matters. So come and look inside. You'll be surprised to find. Later, I think I'll disappear into another room and take a look into the man's room. Haven't I given you everything that I could have given you? Where do you live? Ash. You are the only censor. If you don't like if you don't like what I say, you have a choice. You can turn me off. Well, I've written home to mother. The ink ran from my tear. I said, Mama, please tell me why you bore me. So there's a lot of different topics being talked about there. The first few I'm not going to go deep into. This is his acid rock time. So it's a lot to comprehend. So, but by the one thing is, he actually does rap in this song. Yes, Alice Cooper has rapping skills. Nothing like Eminem, nothing like Dr. Dre, of course, but he raps in the song. So I do have my tea because this is going to be a long video. I'm definitely going to need refreshment. Now, just so you guys think of it, I'm just reading the lyrics. It sounds much better with the music. Of course, it always does, right? So this is actually the first major record label deal record. And yeah, this one's in 1971. What people think, always think of as his first one. And this one is actually my favorite song of all. And that is Love It to Death, Ballad of Dwight Fry. Now, just so you know, I'm just going to read Ballad of Dwight Fry, but to get the full effect, you should definitely listen to it. Second Coming, Ballad of Dwight Fry, and Sunrise. It's just one of those songs that the first song blends into the second song, blends into the third song. It's kind of like a story. The first part is the first part of the song. Second part, the second part of the story. Last part, ending of the story. All the songs are related in one way or another. So, Ballad of Dwight Fry. Now, the first three lines are said by a little girl. Mommy, where's Daddy? He's been gone for so long. Do you think he'll ever come home? Now, this is when Alice comes in. I was gone for 14 days. I could have been gone for more. Held up in intensive care ward, lying on the floor. I was gone for all those days, but I wasn't alone. I made friends with a lot of people in the danger zone. So that first little bit, that's just getting it right to the point. It's obvious he's in the hospital, but nobody knows what kind of hospital at this point. You don't think it's a normal hospital with the last line. I made friends with a lot of people in the danger zone. That kind of makes it obvious that we're talking about a serious hospital here. See my lonely life unfold. I see it every day. See my lonely mind explode since I've gone away. I think I lost some weight there, and I'm sure I need some rest. Sleeping don't come very easy in a straight white vest. Sure like to see that little children. She's only 4 years old. I'll give her back all of her playthings, even the ones I stole. So again, it just kind of shows that obviously he's gone away, but the two lines of sleeping don't come very easy in a straight white vest just kind of throws in it. We're not talking about a normal hospital. Then we go back into the chorus. See my lonely life unfold. I see it every day. See my lonely mind explode when I've gone insane. I've got to get. At this point, he starts to mumble, to screaming. So he says, I got to get out of here 4 times. You gotta let me out of here. Let me out of here. I gotta get out of here 2 times. See my lonely life unfold. I see it every day. See my lonely mind explode, blown up in my face. So obviously, it's not just a different hospital. He is actually scared. I grabbed my hat and I got my coat and I ran into the street. I saw a man that was choking there. I guess he couldn't breathe. Said to myself, this is very strange. I'm glad it wasn't me. But now I hear those sirens calling, and so I am not free. So this is when you wonder, the whole, I saw a man choking there. I guess he couldn't breathe. And then he ends, but now I hear those sirens calling, and so I am not free. So the way I take it, it's just a good wrap up of the whole song. But in my mind, he just said that he is in an insane asylum. That's an obvious. But with those few words, I think he is in an actual criminal insane asylum. And then he mumbles up, I don't want to be. See my lonely life unfold. I see it every day. I want to be, don't touch me. See my lonely mind explode when I've gone insane. And when all that is being done, he also says, I don't want to be, leave me alone, and all this kind of stuff. So it just shows he is losing his mind where he is. So now we're going to Killer, again, 1971. And this is Desperado. This record. Now, I was going to tell you who it's about, but I'll read it first and then I'll tell you what it's about. So, Desperado. I'm a gambler and I'm a runner, but you knew that when you lay down. I'm a picture of ugly stories. I'm a killer, I'm a clown. Step into the street by sundown, step into your last goodbye. You're a target just by living, $20 will make you die. I wear lace and I wear black leather. My hands are lightning upon my gun. My shots are clear, my shots are final. My shots are deadly, and when it's done, you're as stiff as my smoking barrel. You're as dead as desert night. You're a notch, and I'm a legend. You're a piece, and I must hide. Tell me where the hell I'm going. Let my bones fall in the dust. Can't you hear that ghost that's calling as my coat begins to rust in the dust? I'm a killer, I'm a clown, I'm a priest that's gone to town. So you will not know what the song is written about just by the words. Obviously, if you go just by the words, it's just a cowboy, I guess, outlaw who does a lot of gun draws. But there's more to it. This has been said many, many times, many interviews by Alice. This song is actually about Jim Morrison of The Doors. It kind of is in his style of writing. So he decided to do this for Jim Morrison after he passed away. A little known fact, Alice Cooper and Jim Morrison were amazingly big, huge friends of each other. Now, leaving 1971 to 1972, and this is definitely not a song off of this album anybody would even probably know. You hear the record Schools Out, obviously everyone thinks of Schools Out, right? So this one that I'm looking at is Looney Tunes, not Bugs Bunny, no, Elmer Fudd, and all those guys. So just listen to the lyrics. I slipped into my jeans, looking hard and feeling mean. I took a spit at the moon, it's all in this Looney Tune. Just a little insane, couple shots, I can't feel no pain. Hey, where have I been? And who are these scary men? Is this all real? Is this all necessary? Or is this a joke? Many know I don't regret it. Many know I don't regret at all. They lock me up for good, pin me against the wall. I can't find the exit. I quit looking for doors. I stole a razor from the commissary. I just couldn't take it anymore. I'm swimming in blood like a rat on a sewer floor. No longer insane, just a part of this crazy dream. Again, lots to digest, but in my mind, at least, again, it's music is all what you think, but in my mind, this is all a mental breakdown. You can go into, he goes into the loony bin and all this kind of stuff. It's simply he has a mental breakdown. He can't take it. I'm thinking with the line, a couple shots, I can't feel no pain. I think this is more of a alcoholic, maybe drug-induced mental breakdown. That's the way I feel. But the fact that he couldn't take it anymore, stole the razor, I'm swimming in blood, no longer insane, just part of this crazy dream. Obviously, he unalived himself at the end. Heavy, heavy, heavy stuff. So, again, this album has so many hits on it. All the hits are catchy, but this one is what I feel is the best written one. And this is Billion Dollar Babies album, released in 1973. And the song, as you can see, I Am Choosing, Raped, and Freezing. Now you can tell this is a stark contrast of his other songs. Alice Cooper has a very good dark sense of humor. So here it is. Finally got a ride from some broad down from Santa Fe. Sorry. She was a go-getter. She drawled so sweet. I think, child, that things will get better. We pulled off the highway, night black as a widow. Yes, I read the Bible, she said. I want to know of you. Hey, I think I've got a live one here. Hey, I think I found a live one. Hey, I think I've got a live one. Think I've got a live one. Okay, boys. Felt like I was hit by a diesel or a Greyhound bus. She was no babysitter. Get now, sugar. Never have thought you be a critter. I opened the back door. She was greedy. I ran through the desert. she was chasing. No time to get dressed, so I was naked, stranded in Chihuahua. Hey, I think I got a live one. Hey, yeah, I got a live one. Hey, 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 I think I've got a live one. And he repeats this 2 times. Oh, yeah, I got a live one. Alone, raped and freezing. Alone, cold and sneezing. Alone down in Mexico. Alone. So, I mean, cut and dry. This is his dark humor, obviously, but it has a pretty serious um, subject matter. And it's right in the title. So obviously he was hitchhiking, got in a car with the wrong person. I don't think he was really fighting it until the end when he was done and she wanted more from him. Anyway, moving right along. And this has to be one of my favorite written songs. From 1973 again, from Muscle of Love. Hearded, Alice. Oops, spelling mistake, typo. But it's Hearted Alice. In this one, much better with the lyrics, but the lyrics alone are amazing. Life, coast to coast, quite hot as a ghost when you live in a countdown. Time is free as a jailbird, at least that's what I heard, when you live in a hideout. Love comes cheap as swap meat. It's all so dirt cheap when you live in a bedroom. Love cuts deep as a razor, but that ain't amazing when you live in a cancer. Mind gets scrambled like eggs, get bruised and erased when you live in a brainstorm. Noise seems logically right, ringing in the night when you live in an airport. Hard-hearted Alice is what you want to be. Hard-hearted Alice is what you want to see. Hard-hearted Alice is what you want to be. Hard-hearted Alice is what you want to see. So he is talking about the stresses of being on the road, the stresses of being a famous singer, famous band. Love comes as cheap as swap meat, as the groupies. It's so easy to get your heart broken. That's why love cuts as deep as a razor. And then mine gets scrambled like eggs. If you grew up in my time, obviously this is before that, but when I hear that, I always think of the old commercials. This is your egg, and then throws it. That's your egg on drugs. His just mind is just completely messed up, alcohol and whatever. So, again, feel free to disagree. I'm perfectly fine with that. So, let me know in the comments what you are thinking of these songs. What maybe it was your favorite song. Now, this one is one of his legendary concept albums, and that is Welcome to My Nightmare. There are so many great songs on this one, but I kind of want to go for a light-hearted song, and the title kind of gives it away, kind of doesn't. but I'm not going to tell you what it's about because it ends up being extremely clear what the song is about. One thing I miss is Cold Ethel and her skeleton kiss. We met last night, making love by the refrigerator light. Ethel, Ethel, let me squeeze you in my arms. Ethel, Ethel, come freeze me with your charms. One thing, no lie. Ethel's frigid as an Eskimo pie. She's cool in bed. She ought to be, 'cause Ethel's dead. Ethel, Ethel, let me squeeze you in my arms. Ethel, Ethel, come freeze me with your charms. Come on, Cold Ethel, freeze me, baby. It's cool, it's nice. One thing, it's true, Cold Ethel, I'm stuck on you, and everything is my way. Ethel, you don't have much to say. Ethel, Ethel, let me squeeze you in my arms. Ethel, Ethel, come freeze me with your charms. Come here, Cold Ethel. What makes you so cold? Oh, so cold. And then he says, Cold Ethel 8 times. If I live till 97, you'll still be waiting in refrigerator heaven, 'cause you're cool, you're alive, Cold Ethel, you're my paradise. Obviously, I don't really think I have to get deep into this, but it's just his dark humor, completely controversial. I don't think it'll be too controversial in this day, but definitely in 75, it would have been extremely controversial. So his follow-up album was Alice Goes to Hell. Again, this isn't one of his most popular songs, but this is an amazingly written song. We are leaving his dark humor at this point, so let's see what the lyrics are. I'm going home. There I am in my bedroom. I'm safe and snug and snoring. I'm so glad to be there. I'm going home. None of this really happened. But God, it really did happen. Still, nothing has changed. I'm going home. I'm going home. To my own room, to all the mess, to all the dirty laundry. It looks so good, I don't care. I'm just so glad to be home, sweet home. I wonder if anyone missed me. Or have I been gone so long, they thought that I died. How many said, I wonder what happened to Alice? How many shrugged and laughed? How many cried? But I don't give a damn. 'Cause I'm going home. I'm going home. To my own room, to all the mess, to all the dirty laundry. It looks so good, I don't care. I'm just glad to be home, sweet home. And then he repeats this 6 times. I'm going home, nothing can stop me now. Now, just reading it and without the music and all that, it's beautifully written in my mind, but this is Alice Cooper Goes to Hell is a concept, so you can't really watch a movie. Like, it's like a movie. You can't watch the end of the movie, then the beginning of the movie, and actually know what's going on. So this is one, I read it. It's just him realizing that somehow he did pass away. And it took him so long for him to realize that he's passed away that he doesn't know if anyone missed him. But there is the whole I'm going home. I'm just glad to be sweet home. Well, Alice Cooper was brought up very Christian. He's not Christian at this point, but he was brought up. His dad was a pastor. So, in Christian faith, heaven is home. So, little Timbit. Now, again, there are so many well-written songs. It is hard, very, very hard to pick one. But this one is one that just reading it will make a bit of a choking, like you'll choke a little bit, have a tear probably. But the music added to it is crushing. And 1977, Lace and Whiskey. And this song is, I didn't do this. This song is My God. Right, it's not coming up. Here we go. So, My God, Lace and Whiskey. If I should find myself in blackest night, and fear is stabbing me all over, a tiny prayer cracks the dark with light, and I hear sounds behind my wall. Inside a still small voice, it calls and calls. Then like a thunderbolt, it falls and falls. My God. When life becomes more real than children's games, or we become too old to play them, we grow as gracefully, we will hide our shame, but there's that voice behind the wall. And like my conscience is still and small. Each word is mercy, protects us all. My God. I was a boy when tempted, fell sometimes, and I fell so low no one could see me. Safe for the eyes of him that sees my crime, when sheep like me have drifted lost, all frightened children who are tempted and tossed. Down flies his wrath and albatross, my God. Now, I think it's kind of obvious what he's singing about, but I think it's just him crying to God. He's so lost. He wants to figure out how he can get himself back on the right road, and obviously he's calling for God. Backstory, this is when he met his wife on Welcome to My Nightmare. So religion is starting to get into his head. So I think this is him saying, okay, what is this God person and should I be paying attention? That's just my idea. Call out God. So this one is back to his dark humor. This one was actually written in an insane asylum. Alice Cooper decided to get help for his alcoholism. And he thought he would go to a hospital. And I guess, I don't know what happened. He doesn't really say, but he ended up signing himself to an insane asylum. So this is all written in there. It's also co-written by Bernie, the guy who writes for Elton John. So he's the one who kind of gave some help with it. Anyway, it's not like we did something wrong. We just burned down the churches. while the choir was in singing religious songs. And it's not like we thought we was right. We just played on the wheels of a passenger train that cracked on the tracks one night. It's not like we aren't on the ball. We just talk to our strings. They talk to their strings. No wonder what. No wonder why we're up the wall. No, we're not stupid or dumb. We're just the lunatic fringe who rusted the hinge on Uncle Sam's daughters and sons. Good old boys and girls congregating, rating in another world with roller coaster brains. Imagine playing with trains. Good old boys and girls congregating, rating in another world. We're all crazy. We're all crazy. We're all crazy. Lizzie Borden took an axe and gave her mother 40 racks. And don't think we're trying to be bad. We're the innocent, or all the innocent crimes seemed alright at the time. Not necessarily mad, not necessarily mad. We watch every day for the bus, and the driver would say, "That's where lunatics stay." I wonder if he's talking about us. It's not like our visitors are gone. We just dug up the graves where your relatives lay, an old forest lawn. And it's not like we don't know the score. We're the fragile elite they dragged off the street. I guess they couldn't take us no more. Good old boys and girls congregating, waiting in another world with roller coaster brains. Imagine digging up graves. Good old boys and girls congregating, waiting in another world. We're all crazy. Now he continues to say, "We're all crazy" to the end. But for every single "we are crazy," he adds more people saying "we are crazy." And every time they add another person, the timing gets off. So the "we are crazy" sung by a whole bunch of people doesn't fit up with the music, and it just keeps on going a little bit off, more off. By the end, it is very unsettling. But like I said, this is completely tongue-in-cheek. So now this one is starting to go into what Alice Cooper calls his blackout time. He doesn't remember even writing most of these songs or these albums. So I'm just going to quickly read them because I said one from every album. This is 1980, Model Citizen. I mean, this is cleverly written, but not one of his best. Be an Arab, be a Jew, be a boxing kangaroo. Beat yourself all black and blue, I don't care. Be a bleeder, be a cancer, be a homophilic romancer, be a crippled disco dancer, what a pair. He's a model citizen, I think I've got him fooled again. He's an ultra sweetie guy and a master of disguise. He's a model citizen, just keep believing that, my friends. I'm a model citizen. And then he repeats this 3 times. I'm a model citizen. And then he says, I'm an all-American. I'm a hostage in the city of creeps. They've got mercenaries, guards that watch me sleep. They like to kill me slow and bury me deep in the heart of Texas. I'm a martyr and I'm a sadist. I might be the savior here to save us all. I'm a friend of Sammy Davis, casually. And then he goes back to um, he's a model citizen. I think I've got him fooled again. He's an ultra 3D guy and a master of disguise. He's a modern model citizen. Just keep believing that myself. I'm a model citizen. So, I mean, we can dive deep into it. I don't really want to dig where there might not be anything to dig into. I mean, you could say this is him fighting his his actual being, with his name actually being Vincent, with Alice Cooper. I think that's digging where you don't need to be digging. So, 1981, Special Forces, and this is Vicious Rumors. I just think this is a cute little written song, so I'll just read it. I don't think I'll end up going deep into it. You feel the knife stuck into your back. You feel it twist, and you hear it crack. Can't make a sound for the sudden pain. You wish your blood was Novocaine. You see the smoke and you feel the flak. You're burning up and you're turning black. They say you fell and you hit your head. Your other bun is white bread. Vicious rumors, paranoid fears, sonic boomers ringing in your ears. All of this getting normal now. You'll never go back. You're farming vicious rumors. From your right at home, your right home back, Williams flat. Inside, you know something just ain't right. Sometimes you duck when you see a pet, canary turned into a saber jet. Shock consumer was just an average guy. Swelling tumor, person on your eye. And now you know why all the headaches come and why you're getting progressively numb. Vicious rumors. I've been deemed deprived, deturned. Sometimes a howl rate me. Oh, sorry. Let me just do that last bit again. I apologize. I've been denied, debriefed, detuned. Sometimes I howl right at the moon. My family treats me gradually. They know me all velocity. So, vicious rumors, paranoid fears, sonic boomers ringing in your ears. Now I know why all headaches come and why you're getting progressively numb. Vicious rumor. And he just repeats vicious rumors till the end. And then he just starts, he brings it right back to the first song. Who do you think we are? So this one was actually, the next one, 1982, was actually in a song, in a movie, Class of 84, if I remember correctly. I'm pretty sure the movie was called Class of 84. But this is Zipper Catches Skin, one of those great ones that just kind of flew under the radar. When does a dream become a nightmare? When do we do what must be done? When do we stand and face the future? When there's nobody left to run? And you've got to learn just how to survive. You've got to learn how to keep your dreams alive. Take a look at my face. I'm the future. How do you like what you see? Take a look at my face. I belong to the future, and you belong to me. When does a dream become a nightmare? When do we learn to live with fear? When we cry out for some salvation, why is it no one seems to hear? You've got to learn, it's you. If you can learn that the dream just may come true. So, there's a lot to take on this, but I think it's just him saying simply, times are getting harder. People are wanting you to be like everyone else. Just continue dreaming your dream. But the whole I belong to the future and you belong to me kind of makes it wonder if it's also talking about addiction. So maybe the future is going to be hard, and it basically warning you, even though it's getting hard, don't mess with drugs. That's my opinion. So it continues. Take a look at my face. I am the future. How do you like what you see? Take a look at my face. I belong to the future, and the world belongs to me. Take a look at my face. I am the future. And how do you like what you see? I belong to the future, and the world, it belongs to me. It belongs to me. And then he just continues other things like that. So with that, it kind of shows a little bit more about the possible drug use because of stress. So moving right along to 1983, we've got quite a bit. And this is a crazy, crazy concept album, Data. Now, this song in particular doesn't really fit into the concept. It just kind of lightens the album up, which, needs to be done sometimes. This album is actually a very dark album. Data, of course, it's going to be dark, right? But this one is complete tongue-in-cheek. And that is No Man's Land. I actually, when I hear it, makes me smile, makes me giggle a little, because there's jokes in there. I got a job in Atlanta in a small. I got a job in Atlanta in a mall playing Santa, not because of any talent, but because I was the only one the suit fit. Everybody's shopping, little sticky kids were hopping on my lap with their fingers in my beard. I guess they thought that I was really it. She sat down on my lap and said to me, I'm 23 and I need someone. You look like someone who could play with me, stay with me, all day with me. 'Cause I'm in no man's land, can't seem to find a real man. I'm looking for a steel man. She said, I'm in no man's land. I'm going to show you a real good time. I'll gladly pay you double overtime. She was begging to be mine, but my job was on the line. Should I stay or should I go? I just didn't know. So I left 50 kids standing in line. They were whining, they were crying, and their mothers were screaming in histories, and I swear I never heard such profanity. I dropped my suit on the floor. They were trying to block the door. They were calling her a whore. They were driven to They were driven to Nativille Institute Insanity. We drove away in a Mercedes Benz. Dirty blonde, split ends in the breeze. She said, I want to put you under my tree. You're just a little gift from me to me. 'Cause I'm in no man's land. 'Cause I can't find a real man. You know I'm looking for a steel man. She said, I'm in no man's land. You know I'm ready for a real good time. I'll gladly pay you double overtime. She had money she had money all for her life. She wasn't looking to become my wife. She said, I hope you understand. I just want a night full of man. Sunny. She didn't notice I was this with just I was not she didn't notice I was thin with a delicate chin, nor the softness of my skin, nor the scent of my other personalities. She didn't see through my disguise, didn't see it in my eyes. She was in for a surprise when she discovered my emotional plurality. She said, come and lay down on the floor with me. It's warmer here by the fire. She didn't know that there was more of me. She'll have to learn to love all four of me. Because I'm in no man's land, I'm looking for the real me. If I only could feel me, you know, I'm in no man's land. Sometimes I gotta play me. It's really hard to stay me. Hey, I'm in no man's land. I'm looking for the real me. If only I could feel me, you know, I'm in no man's land. Sometimes I gotta play me. It's really hard to stay me. I'm looking for a real man. If only I could feel me. So all of the song seems like he's singing about an actual woman, right? Well, think of it. What's his stage name? Alice, a woman's name, right? So I actually think he's just having one of those who am I situations. She have to learn to love all four of me. So and then he says, if I'm looking for the real me, only if I could feel me, I gotta play me. It's really hard to stay me. So that's just my opinion on it. Again, put it in the comments if you agree, disagree, or what you think of it. And I'll be honest with you, I'm having a really, really hard time just reading it and not singing it. You don't want to hear me sing it, that's why I'm not doing it. Now, so as you can see, light changed. I have to edit the internet right over a little bit, but that's okay. So Constructor. Lots of these songs were on a Jason Friday the 13th movie. Can't remember which number it was. He's Back. Man Behind the Mask was the main song. But this song, Teenage Frankenstein, no, not the one from Wayne's World, different one, was being played during the in the car. So it says, I'm the kid on the block with my head made of rock. and I ain't got nobody in this. I'm the state of the art. Got a brain a la carte. I make the babies cry. I ain't one of the crowd. I ain't one of the guys. They just avoid me. They run and they hide. Are my colors too bright? Are my eyes set too wide? I spent my whole life born and turning. I'm a teenage Frankenstein, the local freak with a twisted mind. I'm a teenage Frankenstein. These ain't my hands and these legs ain't mine. Oh no. Got a synthetic face, got some scars and a brace. My hands are rough and bloody. I walk into the night, women's faint at the sight. I ain't no cutie pie. I can't walk in the day, I must walk in the night. Stay in the shadows, stay out of the light. Are my shoulders too wide? Is my head screwed on tight? I spend my whole life burning, turning. I'm a teenage Frankenstein, the local freak with a twisted mind. I'm a teenage Frankenstein. These ain't my hands and these legs ain't mine. I think that just kind of quotes the whole teenage feelings. Helps out basically the whole album is basically a soundtrack for the Friday the 13th. So cool. Now, this is a song that you want to listen to the first song and the second. They mix together, the same concept, same idea for the song, just obviously different. And the music really makes a big difference on this one, but the words themselves are shocking. This is 87, and it's even shocking for Alice Cooper. Yeah. So I'm actually going to do both songs on this one, Gail, and this is from Raise Your Fist and Yell. And yeah, it is actually going to be Gail and Roses on White Lace. So this is the Gail songs. A tree has grown on the spot where her body did rest. Blood seeped in the soil from the knife in her chest. I wonder, the bugs of time in her skeletal jail. I wonder how the bugs remember Gail. What a lovely young girl, everybody would say. You can still hear her laugh in the shadows on cold winter's day. A dog dug up a bone and wagged its tail. I wonder how that dog remembers Gail. The bugs serve time in a skeletal jail. I wonder how that owl remembered Gail. So that just gives you an idea of what Roses on White Lace is going to be about. So Roses on White Lace. I saw you in your wedding gown, the prettiest dress. I came into the room that night and made such a mess. In my own way, lovingly kissed the bride. With your ring in your hand, your eyes and your mouth open wide. In my eyes, blood drops look like roses on white lace. They won't wash away. In my mind, they're roses on white lace. Straight from the heart, so dead upon the bed. You hurt me in the deepest way, I'm crippled inside. I took your evil skin away, it's all cut and dry. I saw you tonight and carefully took your hand. With some smears on my cheeks, I knew that you would understand. In my eyes, blood drops look like roses on white lace. They won't wash away. In my mind, they're roses on white lace. Straight from the heart, so dead upon the bed, still searching for your head. They're never going to find your face, it's hidden away. I found a very special place where you used to play. In my own way, I lovingly kiss the bride. With your ring in your hand, your eyes and your mouth open wide. In my eyes, blood drops look like roses on white lace. They won't wash away. In my mind, they're roses on white lace, straight from the heart. Blood drops look like roses on white lace, crimson on sweat, stains on the sheet, roses on white lace. Oh, sorry, roses on white lace, yeah. Pretty in red, dripping in wet. Roses on white lace. Spilled on the walls, dark in the halls. So, obviously, extremely dark, extremely famous. Extremely dark, very violent, and yeah. Now we're going to probably the biggest comeback in music history, 1989, Trash. And obviously, people always think of Poison, but this is one that lyrically is actually better than Poison. Music, the way the music goes together with the song, Poison is a better song, but lyrically, this one beats it. You come on strong with a great big smile, but your teeth are as sharp as a crocodile. You promised me the moon, the stars, and the sun, but you never did anything for anyone. Can't look me in the face or straight in the eye. I'd buy the movie rights to your alibi. I wonder how low you would go. I wonder how high your head will blow. You're a psychopathic liar. Your soul is on fire. You're bluffing with nothing while the stakes are getting higher. Why trust you? You never made a dream come true. Why trust you? Give me one good reason. One good reason. Come to me all teary-eyed, with a big tail up in the sky, begging on your knees for another chance. But everybody knows that's a song and a dance. You had the fastest tongue in the West. You gave a look and a line like nobody else. You'd try to sell the Bible to the devil himself. So you sadistic little liar, you're walking on the wire. You're bluffing with nothing, and the bills are getting higher. Why trust you? You never made a dream come true. Why trust you? Give me one good reason. One good reason. Why trust you? The noose is getting tighter. Your face is turning whiter. You can stuff it up your muffin and go stick it in the fire. Why trust you? You never made a dream come true. Why trust you? Give me one good reason. One good reason. One good reason. Why trust you? You never made a dream come true. Why trust you? Give me one good reason. One good reason. One good reason. Why trust you? You never made a dream come true. Why trust you? Give me one good reason. One good reason. And he says, why trust you 5 times after. It's just kind of a going right to the Poison, why trust you, just a whole, who am I thinking, like who can I trust, who can I love, and it just goes with it. Now, 1991, Hey Stupid, is where Feed My Frankenstein comes in from Wayne's World, obviously Hey Stupid, Love is a Loaded Gun. Lots of great songs on this one. I think this one is very underrated. So I'm actually going to be doing Hey Stupid, Die For You. Now this is one that nobody probably knows, but the lyrics is poetry. And again, better with music, but alone poetry. 100 numbers on my wall, some with names I sometimes call. I drop a coin and watch it fall, trying to get connected to you. 1,000 hours all alone, my softest pillow turns hard as stone. This is the longest night on my own, lying here thinking of you. Sometimes I shake my head and laugh to myself. I'd like to start with somebody else. I'm like a broken toy forgotten on the shelf. Baby, I could have been someone, I could have been something. It would have been nothing to die for you. Baby, you're going to need me. You better believe me. It would have been easy to die for you. A million memories flood my brain, drown my sorrow, kill my pain. Whets my thirst for you again. Just another night to get through. All my neighbors' screams for quiet at my door, shattered glass, and torn up photos on the floor. Well, I couldn't stand to see your pictures anymore. Baby, I could have been someone. I could have been something. It would have been nothing to die for you. Baby, you're going to need me. You better believe me. It would have been easy to die for you. These cuts are deep, but you plead innocent. Are you hell or are you heaven sent? You're much too cold to know how much you meant to me. Yeah. A billion teardrops falling from my eyes, but it's just a joke now, and I'm laughing at your lies. You made me hard as rock, and now I realize. And then he just repeats this a couple times. I could have been someone. I could have been something. It would have been nothing to die for you. Oh, you're going to need me. You better believe me. It would have been easy to die for you. So he says that a couple times. So obviously that's heartbroken, love song. Please come back to me. So Last Temptation, another underrated album, but it's also a concept album, one that should be listened to the first song to the last song in a row. But it's me, and I see something a lot bigger than what most people might see in it. So I'll explain after. You took a first-class trip to Paris. You danced in the streets of Spain. You followed the sun to Rio de Janeiro because you got sick and tired of the London rain. But honey, late at night, when you close your tired eyes, you'll be there and I'll be here and one of us will cry. It's me, when you need something more, something you're dying for. It's me, when you can't see too clear, baby, I'm always near. It's me. You played your cards, you felt the sorrow, 'cause all that dealer dealt was pain. But baby, we're gonna play tomorrow. The stakes were too damn high, and now you're broke again. You can trip around till all your money is blown, but who's the man that'll take you in when all your luck is gone? It's me. What are you searching for? I know you can find my door. It's me. I know you've sinned every sin, but I'll still take you in. It's me. And me, I'm sitting here, nothing much has changed. You broke my heart to pieces, babe, but honey, that's nothing strange. Well, I ain't angry, that's all come and gone. My arms are still wide open, girl, to catch you when you fall. And if someday you realize just where you belong, I'm the man that will take you in when all your luck is gone. It's me. When you need something more, something you're dying for. It's me. When you can't see too clear, baby, I'm always near. It's me. What are you searching for? I know you can find my door. It's me. I know you sinned every sin, but I'll still take you in. It's me, baby, it's me. So obviously it sounds like a loving husband or a boyfriend saying, just come home. I'll forgive you. I forgive you. Just come home. But there's just the one line that they say. I know you've sinned every sin, but I'll still take you in. When you need something more, I'm the one you're searching for. I just feel this is God asking not a girl, but humanity to come back to him. This is when Alice Cooper was big time on religion. So that is what I think. It's a little bit of a hidden message because he was still kind of being quiet about his religion. So I think that's what that was. So we have 1997, and yes, this is a live album, but he did have one new signal, and it was an amazing written song. And that's A Fistful of Alice, Is Anyone Home? Talking in my sleep next to no one. Never, never say never again. I can't rise and shine. No, I don't even want to try. My rainy windows are crying. Should've, would've, could've been, like I should've been. A contender like a Marlon Brando. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Caught a virus, won't let go. Been down so long, it looks like up to me. I'm so lonely, I can almost taste it. In a perfect world, I'll just be wasted. Send me an angel, wrap me in rings. Hello, 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 is anyone home? Well, people love to talk when I can barely walk. To them, I'm probably just the news at 11. It's the edge of night as the world turns. Misunderstood is just the wrong medication. I wish upon a star. I wish I hadn't gone this far, but it's up. So I've been up so long it looks like down to me. I'm so lonely, I can almost taste it. In a perfect world, I'd just be wasted. Send me an angel, wrap me in rings. Hello, hello, is anyone home? Hello, hello, I'm really, really wasted. I live in a big doll house, and nobody's home, just me and my mouse. I live in a big dark house, and nobody's home, just me and my mouse. I'm so lonely, I can almost taste it. In a perfect world, I'd just be wasted. Send me an angel, my own little angel. Hello, hello, is anyone home? Is anyone home? Hello, hello, is anyone home? This is clearly about fame and fortune, and then even though you're surrounded by people and all that kind of stuff, you don't know who is just being yes, who is your actual friends. So this one that I'm going to be doing is a complete 360. He decided to go into really heavy metal. Co-written with Rob Zombie, this one on the next album. This one is Brutal Planet. Concept album, of course. But this one is Extreme Brutal Planet. Other ones you can see as a bit of a tongue cheek. This one is definitely not. So Brutal Planet 2000, Take It Like a Woman. I bet you never thought that it would turn out like this. Mama's little girl, daddy's little princess. But somewhere in a fairy tale, everything went wrong. Now the sun don't shine. The words don't rhyme. You're out of time. You've been beaten down, kicked around, on the ground, but you took it like a woman. Victimized, terrorized, paralyzed, but you took it like a woman. Pushed too far, pulled too hard, deeply scarred. I know you must have felt the pain, but you took it like a woman. You thought you got Mr. Right, but he was really Mr. Hyde. You gave him your most precious gift. You were his bleeding bride. He tied you up, pulled your hair, he slapped your innocent face. Yeah, you were black and blue, he laughed at you, so what you do? You've been beaten down, kicked around on the ground, but you took it like a woman. Victimized, terrorized, paralyzed, but you took it like a woman. Pushed too far, pulled too hard, deeply scarred, but you took it like a woman. And so it's over now. Your fantasy life is finally at an end, and the world above is a brutal place, and the story will start again. You've been beaten down, kicked around on the ground, but you took it like a woman. Victimized, terrorized, paralyzed, but you took it like a woman. Pushed too far, pulled too hard, deeply scarred. I know you must have felt the pain, but you took it like a woman. Felt the pain? I know you must have felt the pain, but you took it like a woman. Took it like a woman. I know you must have felt the pain. You took it like a woman. I know you must have felt the pain. You took it like a woman. I know you must have felt the pain, but you took it like a woman. Obviously, complete abusive relationship that ended up costing the wife her life. And he's predicting, like everybody else would, it's just going to happen over and over and over again to other people. So, Dragontown is another concept album, again with Rob Zombie, 2001 now. It's much too late. And this is his dark humor. I never kicked a dog, a child, or my wife. I never looked at pornography. I swear on my holy Saint Mother's life, but she down here with me. The road to hell is littered with nice guys with good intentions, but once you're there, it's much too late. I can cry and scream, it's just not fair. To leave me here like you don't care. There must have been some mistake in heaven. Now it's much too late. My time has passed away. All my plans and dreams have ended. Now it's much too late to try to plead my case, and I don't know the God I've offended. It's too late. I never stole a thing, a toy, or a kiss. My conscience is as clear as it can be. And when I was a teen, all the sex I missed was an abstinence lesson to me. The road to hell is littered with nice guys with good intentions, but once you're there, it's much too late. I can cry and scream, it's just not fair. Just leave me here like you don't care. There must be some mistake in heaven. Now it's much my time has passed away. All my plans and dreams have all ended. Now it's much too late to try to plead my case, and I don't know the God I've offended. It's too late. It's much too late. This is obviously a warning to everyone to go to God before it's too late. Obvious. 2003, and yes, I am moving a little bit faster. This is The Eyes of Alice Cooper. And this one is just a comedy. We had a couple serious ones, so this one's just a comedy. Complete tongue-in-cheek. Wrote a song, it was wrong from its very first conception. Seems like I struggled on every line. It wasn't fast, wasn't pretty, wasn't serious or witty. The song that didn't rhyme. The band couldn't ring it, the singer couldn't sing it, the drummer was always out of time. The DJs were offended, my union card suspended, Billboard declared it a crime. The melody blows in a key that no one can find. The lyrics don't flow, but I can't get it out of my mind. A 3-minute waste of your time on a song that didn't rhyme. It was bland, it was boring, all the groupies, they were snoring the first time we played it live. All the record guys got fired, the president retired, but somehow the song survived. The melody blows in a key that no one can find. Lyrics don't flow, but I can't get it out of my mind. Melody blows in a key that no one can find. Lyrics don't flow, but I can't get it out of my mind. A 3-minute race every time, no redeeming value of any kind. But thanks for the $12.99 on a song that didn't rhyme. So yeah, like I said, just complete tongue in cheek. So, and this one is again tongue in cheek. In 2005, Dirty Diamonds. And this is Sega of Jesse Jane. And there is, like, I'm going to read it, and then rumors say, and I've heard it quite a few times, it's about someone. Well, it's written with someone in the mind. I'm in jail in a Texas town, in my sister's wedding gown. I drive a truck all night long, listening to Judy Garland songs. Now I'm locked behind bars of steel. I was just looking for a Happy Meal. I parked my rig and I went inside. They've never seen such a pretty bride. Jesse Jane, are you insane? Or are you a normal guy who dressed up like a butterfly? Jesse James. I paid my bill and I turned around, facing every redneck in that town. His face was red, his fist was clenched. He threw his coat and got me drenched. Jesse Jane, are you insane? Or are you a normal average Joe? Looking for a fashion show? Jesse James. Well, I guess that was the final straw. I pulled a pistol from my Wonder Bar. I killed them dead. I killed them all. And when they finally caught me, I was on the bathroom stall. And now I'm doing 10 to life. But I'll tell you one thing, Bella. Someday I'm going to make someone in here a hell of a wife. Jesse Jane, are you insane? Or are you an average guy who likes to dress like a butterfly? Jesse Jane, are you insane? Or are you just Peter Pan looking for his Neverland? Jesse Jane. So, like I said, I can't remember if I actually heard Alice say it, but I've heard quite a few places that this one was written right after Johnny Cash died, and with Johnny Cash doing songs like Boy Named Sue. I guess that's where he took inspiration from. So another concept album, and this one's kind of a scary one. He actually did a 10-minute short movie of this, not just one song, but all the songs put together. And that is in 2008, Along Came a Spider and Salvation. Another one that the words are amazing, poetry, but if you add the music, it's just that much better. What if I'm wrong? I've been deceived all along. What if I'm wrong? What have I done? Did I waste a life just for fun? What have I done? What did I do? I did what voices told me to. What did I do? Where will I go? Will I sink through fire down below? Where will I go? Any chance of salvation? Any chance for me? Any chance of salvation for eternity? Any chance of salvation? Did someone die for me? Washed in blood, he cared enough to pity me. Why do I care? What's wrong with me? My hate is gone. Why do I care? When did I change? What's different now is very strange. When did I change? Any chance of salvation? Any chance for me? Any chance of salvation for eternity? Any chance of salvation? Someone died for me. Washed in blood, he cared enough to pity me. In my heart, in my soul, something's new that's very old. Like a pain that's finally gone, I feel my heavy burden lifted. And then he just keeps on repeating, any chance of salvation, any chance for me, any chance of salvation, any chance of salvation, any chance for me, any chance of salvation for eternity. So obviously that's a plea to God, right? Right. 2011, this is the last album that my dad got to listen to. It's Welcome to My Nightmare, the second part. And this is Disco Bloodbath Boogie Fever. Obviously, there was a whole thing with disco when Alice Cooper's doing it, and that's one thing, they seem to leave, come back, leave, come back. So he would think if he goes to hell, disco's gonna be there. So yo, 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 yo. Here you are in the club with your bottle filled with blood. You've got grill, you've got bling, but player, you don't have a thing. Put your hands in the air, stick 'em up like you don't care. Face the wall, count to 10, we mow 'em down, reload again. Oh no, here we go. Disco who? Disco what? Get down on your knees and keep your trap shut. Disco this, disco that. When disco's to hell, that's where we're at. Where we're at. And then it goes to the disco bloodbath, disco bloodbath fever, disco bloodbath boogie fever, disco bloodbath fever, disco bloodbath fever. Bodies here, bodies there, piles of bodies everywhere. On the chairs, on the door, disco bloodbath on the floor. Hear 'em yell, hear 'em scream, just like someone's scary dream. Dig a hole, push 'em in, tomorrow they'll be back again. And then it goes way back. I'm not going to read the whole thing, but the disco who, disco what, get down on your knees and keep your trap shut, disco this, disco that. When disco's to hell, that's where we're at. And that just goes completely. Oh, wait. And it goes disco bloodbath, boogie fever, and that whole line. And it ends by going, we cleaned the house tonight. We did our job, it's all right. We turned out all the lights, okay. We were sent to let them know. I think you really let them know. It was time to let them go. You know they really had to go, because we're the ones that closed the show. Obviously, just a shot against disco with it. 2017. So we skipped quite a few years, but this is 2017. Paranormal. And this one, I think, is more of a just complete joke, but we'll see. Private public breakdown. I know tomorrow's not today. On my knees, but not to pray. I feel what's real just slip away. I hope you like I hope you love I hope you see my private public breakdown. The Secret Service, I make them nervous. I watch the traffic pass by. I'm pretty sure I can fly over the trees, but traces high. My strange behavior, I got elected 'cause I'm the savior resurrected. I don't need meds to tie me down or squads of feds to stand around, 'cause I love floating off the ground. So welcome to I hope you like I think you'll love my private public breakdown. And I assure you that I've given time, I can cure you. And I assure you that given time, I can cure you. So obviously it's just psychiatrists and putting pills down your throat. So, yeah. 2019, this was a very short album. I think there was like 6 on it. but it's Breadcrumbs, and it is also, this song is also on Detroit Stories, and that's Sister Anne. Sister Anne don't give a damn about evolution. She's a liberated woman. She's got her solution. Got a heart of gold, save a bitch's soul from going down on Satan's way. She can, I know she can, I know she can. She's my Sister Anne. Such truth, such beauty, such purity. She wears a halo around her head. She's got the 10 Commandments tattooed on her arm. If she died, she rises from the dead. She's every man's savior, and man and mama's too. If you do what she said, she'll save hell from you. She can, I know she can, I know she can. She's my Sister Anne. And then there's a whole bunch of repeating, but obviously this is like, sister, won't you tell me where did I go wrong? I used to say my prayers, baby, all night long. I like to listen to the gospel ring in my ears. Come on, Sister Anne, save me from my fears. If you can, I know you can. I know you can, because you're my Sister Anne. So, yeah, it's just kind of tongue-in-cheek with the whole religion, whole Catholic religion. And so I'm going to have to pause it because I'm running out of time. So I'll finish this another time. Okay, so this is day 2, third time recording. So I have about 17 minutes left of free recording with this program. So I think I can get 3 songs in 17 minutes. I'm pretty sure I can. Anyway, let's get right to it, shall we? So this one is only on Detroit Stories, and this one is also one that if you read the lyrics and listen to the music, you get one idea. Then when you watch the music video, you get a completely different feel for the song. So this one is, again, 2021 from Detroit Stories. Our love will change the world. Like I said, reading the lyrics and listening to the music, that's what gives you one feeling. If you watch a music video, gives you a complete different one. We have very little respect for everything, very little regard for anything. We've got something against so much, and we're only starting to begin. We're only beginning. Our mind's a cynical machine now that'll never run out of steam. We're all pessimistic creeps, or it seems, because that's how we're living. Our love will change the world. Our love will change the world into a strange place that you won't recognize when you look into its eyes. Our love will change the world. Our love will change the world. You may not like it now, but you get used to it anyhow. We don't have enough time to even dream of committing a crime. Got no future, got no reason, got no rhyme, because that's all we're given. We kill any possibility or any illusion of synchronicity, because that's been effective to a certain degree. Oh ho. Our love will change the world. Our love will change the world into a strange place that you won't recognize when you look into its eyes. Our love will change the world. Our love will change the world. You may not like it now, but you'll get used to it anyhow. We don't have enough time to even dream of committing a crime. Got no future, got no reason, got no rhyme, 'cause that's all we're given. So little regard, so very little regard for anything. We've got something against so much, and it's only the beginning. Our love will change the world. Our love will change the world into a strange place that you won't recognize. When you look into its eyes, our love will change the world. Our love will change the world. You may not like it now, but you'll get used to it anyhow. You may not like it now, but you'll get used to it anyhow. You may not like it now, but you'll get used to it somehow. You'll get used to it somehow. Our love will change the world. So, lots of people, like, honestly, when I first listened to it and I first read the lyrics, I got the feeling that this is a complete, sarcastic way to saying the woke age that we're living in, right? The fact that today's generation can be seen as a self-serving kind of a generation. But then when you watch the music video and then read the lyrics, it kind of makes it look like the parents, us, Gen X, are raising our children without really paying much attention, working too hard maybe, and make them feel this way. So that one is completely dependent on what media you're watching it as. Now, this one is off of his most recent album. It's not the last one I'm going to be looking at. But it is off of his last album. His last album is Road. And this song is On Alice. I'm going to completely read the lyrics and then definitely tell you how I feel, because I actually feel quite strong about what this is about. So, 2023, Road, I'm Alice. I know what you want. I know what you need. Something worldly from another breed. Created just for your lust. With exclusive control. A thing you can satisfy your soul. It takes more than a mask to make youth make more than a thrill. To complete the task, it takes special skill. A little of this and a sprinkle of that, with a dagger and a cane and a silk top hat. Oh, I know you're looking for a real good time, so let me introduce you to a friend of mine. I'm Alice. I'm the master of madness, the sultan of surprise. I'm Alice. So don't be afraid, just look into my eyes. They hang me from the guillotines, they chop off my head, but like Lazarus rising, I come back from the dead. The shameless pretenders have come and they've gone, but I stand here before you as the legend lives on. It's a myth wrapped around glory that they don't understand. The fabulous story of who I really am. I'm Alice, the master of madness, the father of fright. I'm Alice. I'm yours forever, but you're mine tonight. For a slice of heaven in this living hell, come and be with me, for you know so well. For a slice of heaven in this living hell, come and be with me, you know so well. For a slice of heaven in this hell, come and be with me, you know so well. I accept your aberration and revel in your fear. But it's your imagination that brings you here. So here's the revolution, and let's make it clear that I'm your creation, and now I disappear. I'm Alice. I'm the master of madness, the sultan of surprise. I'm Alice. So don't be afraid, just look into my eyes. I'm Alice. The master of madness, the father of fear. I'm Alice. I'm yours forever, but you're mine tonight. Oh, yeah. So, like I said, I have a strong feeling about this. He's mentioned in many interviews that the music industry is like a cake. You can put so much icing on it, it doesn't matter how much, but you need a solid, good tasting actual cake to make it good. He admits that Alice Cooper puts a lot of layers of icing, but he does have an amazing tasting cake. What he's saying is people like Marilyn Manson, if you have a great show, if you look good, if you scare people, all that, cool. But if you don't have good music or cake, you're not going far. You just be a fad, which people like Marilyn Manson, all those kind of people have kind of come, they go. But Alice, he's been doing it from 1969 to his last album, 2023, and he is, yes, still on the road doing his shows and still pounding it out. So this is about Alice Cooper being more than just icing. He's the whole dang cake. The last song I am going to talk about quickly is from Detroit Stories, but originally it was just put on the internet as a rallying point for the world COVID-19, but it's become so much more with the world we are living in right now. Lots of people have said they were going to off themselves and then heard this song and decided not to unalive themselves. So this is Detroit Stories, Don't Give Up. And this, by the way, is a spoken word song, except for the chorus where he barely sings. It's a very easy couple note riff until the chorus, and even that is quite simple, but compared to the rest of the song, it's quite elaborate. So like I said, don't give up. Yeah, I know you're struggling right now. We all are in different ways. It's like a new world that we don't even know. It's hard to sleep, even harder to dream. But look, you've got 7 billion brothers and sisters all in the same boat. So don't panic. Life has a way of surviving and going on. We're not fragile, and we sure don't break easy. You know it's hard to cope when you're hoping there's hope. We're all hanging by a thread. We're all staring at the razor's edge, but we're not going to step off the ledge. No. Our enemy is a cold, indescribable monster. It does not care if you're old or newborn. It exists to kill. You and I are nothing to it. It has no heart, no conscience. Do we feel it? Do we fear it? Yeah. Do we cower before it? Hell no. For the blood and guts of human race, and we will win. You know that is right. So we just gotta fight. Yeah, we're hanging by a thread. We're all staring at the razor's edge, but we're not going to step off the ledge. No. And then that's when the song ends, but he has one last message. This is Alice Cooper in Detroit. Let's keep fighting. Don't give up. So, like I said, this was written in as a rallying point for COVID-19. It has stopped many people from actually offing themselves, unaliving themselves. But now this has made a different meaning to it with what's going on in the world today. I'm not going politics right now. Don't want to. Don't feel it's necessary. But yeah. So I know this has been an extremely long video. If you watched this far, congratulations. Thank you. I decided to make this into a premiere. So if you're watching on the premiere, thank you. If you're watching this on the rerun and you, like I said, got to this far, thank you, big time. So what I'm going to be doing is, obviously, I just said premiere, rewatch, but I am going to put a few playlists in the description. These playlists I will be updating, except for one, obviously. The one that I'm not going to be updating is the songs that I have mentioned. For Ballad of Droughtfly, I am going to put Second Coming, Droughtfly, and Sunrise all together, make it into one song so you can get that full. And Gale and Roses, I'm going to put together so you can hear it properly. So I will end it here. Oh, sorry, other playlist that I'm going to be putting is a complete list of every album and every song that I can find in a playlist from his first to his last. I will be updating that one, and random songs, reaction songs, interviews, all those will be in playlists being updated. I probably will end up adding more playlists. I don't know. Don't quote me. So I'm going to end it right now. Hope you enjoyed. Like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, keep on collecting. Bye.